course of the hour, we're going to be talking about the 3 stages of a young rider. Normally 8 under, the most important thing is balance and strength. And between age 8 and 10 is normally the perfect passenger. At this stage, we want to teach you how not to interfere with your horse. Then to age 10 or up, we're working on developing more skills. Okay. We'll also be showing you some activities to do to improve these things. We'll also be doing a little bit of vaulting that will help improve your balance and strength. And at the end, I have a little treat for you. I'm going to take off his bridle and do some bridleless jumping. Usually with a young rider, it's the suitability of the horse. You don't want a horse that's going to take off, buck, rear, bite, or go forward when you're out of balance. And Puddles, for example, is the perfect pony because he's dead quiet and he's not going to go any faster than he has to. Teaching the young rider, the most important stand is the athletic stance. The athletic stance is when all your body parts are lined up and your knees are bent. Partly my mom gonna introduce it. The athletic stance is used in all sports, and it is used in horseback riding too. And you can tell if your rider has the correct athletic stance if when they stand up, their leg doesn't move. That are good for improving your balance and strength. Okay. One is hands to the side. Another is touch your nose. And I'm going to touch my nose and my head. And now we're going to go back to the walk. Oh, and you can also do things like touch your toes, which is very hard to do in the posting trot. Oh boy. Yeah. Now is a really good time to teach the diagonals because your rider doesn't need to worry about anything. You start teaching the post, the walk, so you can work with it at the walk and then go to the trot. So I'm going to go up with the outside shoulder, starting up a diagonal. Okay, now we can probably pick up a trot. And sometimes it's easier just to keep posting right into the trot. And while we're posting, we can also do our hands to the side and touch your nose, etc., etc. Between age 8 and up to 10, we normally want to focus on the perfect passenger. Because at these ages, we want to teach the rider how not to interfere. And this is very hard because on some horses that may get fast or get hot, if you aren't balanced, they're going to go faster. Okay. Between age 8 and 10, now you should probably be able to ride 2 different kinds of ponies. One that takes you and one that takes leg. But we prefer the one that takes leg. We prefer the one that takes leg because many people never effectively learn how to use their leg. And if you start to learn to use your hand first, at this age it will become a very problematic problem. So we prefer the one that takes leg because the real proper way to slow a horse down and steady them and get them back on their hocks is to let them first. Jumping position. Well, a 2-point. Start up the jump. young rider may be off balance, and Puddles isn't going to go any faster. As you see, he just walked. Okay, come on, Puddles, back to the trot. This is also a very important thing. Wait a second, oh, sorry. This is a very important thing because when you're first taking them off the lunge line, it's probably going to be really hard to balance. So it's going to be kind of sloppy, and Puddles isn't going to go any faster. And a huge thing is even a young rider, if you have a pony that steps into the canter, even the young rider should be able to do that. And that's one thing that many people don't do. So I can be all unorganized and step right into the canter. And I'm not very organized, and then I'm hopping around, and he goes back to the trot. And he's not going any faster. Come on. Good boy. Come on, keep cantering. And that's a good thing. But even a young rider should be able to step him right into the canter. Okay. And a really good thing about the suitability is if you're going to start jumping, because you have your balance and all that stuff done, is you want a pony that's going to add as many strides as he can in front of the fence. So if I go to trot to the fence, he'll add as many strides as he can, but then he'll step over the fence. See, I'll show you. Pop you out of the saddle, and normally he'll add a half stride if you're not with him. And I was with him, and I don't know how to get out of it. Good boy, Puddles. Now is the fun.